Welcome back, Kinder Leaders. For today's read aloud story, we're going to read another new book called The Chalk Doll by Charlotte Pomerantz. That's our author. Rose had a cold. The doctor said to stay in bed and try to nap during the day. Rose's mother kissed her and drew the curtains. "You forgot to kiss me," said Rose. "I did kiss you," said Mother. "You didn't kiss me good night." Mother went over and kissed her. "Good night, Rosie," she said. "I need my bear," said Rose. "Your bear?" said Mother. "You haven't slept with your bear since you were little." "I'm still little," said Rose. She hugged her bear. "Mommy," she said, "did you have a bear when you were a little girl in Jamaica?" "No," said Mother, "but I had a rag doll." I took a piece of material and folded it over once. With a pencil I drew the outline of the doll on the material. Then I cut along the outline and sewed the two sides together. Before I finished sewing up the head, I stuffed the doll with bits of rags. "Did you like your rag doll, Mommy?" "Yes, Rose, because I made it." But I liked the dolls in the shop windows more. We called them chalk dolls. Did you ever have a chalk doll, Mommy? Yes, my aunt worked for a family who gave her a chalk doll, and my aunt gave it to me. The doll was missing an arm, and her nose was broken. "Poor doll," said Rose. "Oh no," said Mother. "To me she was the most perfect doll in the world." "That's because she belonged to you," said Rose. Mother smiled. "Now, try and rest," she said. "I'll bring you a glass of milk." Mother brought the milk. Rose drank half, then looked up. "Did you like milk when you were a little girl?" "I loved milk," said Mother, "but the milk was different. It came in a can, and it was sweeter and thicker." Every morning my mother took out 2 tablespoons and dropped them into the tea. We all got a taste. After breakfast, Mother would cover the can with foil and hide it. "Where did she hide it, Mommy?" Mother shrugged. "I never found out. But I watched her every morning and dreamed that one day when I grew up, I was going to buy a whole can and drink it all." "Did you?" said Rose. Mother was quiet. "No," she said finally. "I never thought about it till just now." "Tell me another story," said Rose. "I can't think of any," said Mother. "Tell me the story of your birthday party." Mother looked puzzled. "My birthday party? We didn't have birthday parties." "What about the 3 pennies?" said Rose. "Oh," said Mother. "That On the day I was 7 years old, my mother gave me 3 pennies. I had never had so much money. The pennies were cool and smooth in my hand. I went to a store and bought a little round piece of sponge cake for a penny. Then I went to another store and bought a penny's worth of powdered sugar. In the third store, I bought 6 tiny candies for a penny. That's 1, 2, 3 pennies worth. When I got home, I sprinkled the powdered sugar on top. I bet I know what happened then," said Rose. 5 friends came over. You cut the cake into 6 little pieces, and you had a party. But, Mommy, you didn't get any presents." "No, I never did." "Never, never?" "Well," said Mother, "I did, if you count the pink taffeta dress." My mother was a seamstress. She worked at home sewing for other people. One year she brought home some pink taffeta. Pink taffeta was my favorite. She said she would try and make me a dress for my birthday, but she was so busy sewing dresses for other people that weeks and weeks went by and she still hadn't touched the pink taffeta. The night before my birthday, I went to bed hoping she would make the dress when I was asleep. But when I woke up, the pink taffeta material was still there. I went to the yard and cried. Rose leaned over and hugged her mother. "Poor Mommy," she said. "Did she ever make the dress?" "Yes," said Mother. "She finished the dress a month after my birthday. It was the most beautiful dress I ever had." "What kind of shoes did you wear with it, Mommy?" "No shoes, Rose. We only wore shoes to church on Sunday." You went to school barefoot?" "Yes," said Mother. "Nobody wore shoes except the teacher, but I did wear high heels." The road to and from school was paved with tar, and there was mango trees on both sides. We ate the sweet fruit and dropped the pits. They dried in the sun, and we took the dried pits and rubbed them into the tar on the road. The tar was soft and sticky. After we rubbed the mango pits in the tar, we pressed the sticky pits against the heels of our feet until they stuck. When we walked home, clickety-click-clacking on our mango heels. Rose smiled. "Clickety-clack-clack," she said. "You had fun when you were a little girl, didn't you, Mommy?" "Yes, Rosie, I did." "Do I have as much fun as you?" Rose asked. Said Mother. "What do you think?" "I think I have fun too. But there is one thing that I'd like that there but there is one thing I'd like to have that you had." Rose got out of bed and went into the sewing basket in the hallway. She took out a needle and thread, a pair of scissors, and some scraps of material. "What are you doing?" said Mother. "I'm getting everything ready." "Ready for what, Rose?" What do you think Rose is trying to get ready? What do you think she's going to make that's like her mother? "Ready to make a rag doll." "But Rose," said Mother, "you have so many dolls." "I know," said Rose, but they are chalk dolls. I've never had a rag doll." Mother laughed. "Poor Rosie," she said, and together they made a rag doll. The I hope you enjoyed this story about Rose and her mother who grew up in Jamaica. I was wondering if there was anything that you noticed that was the same or different between your experiences at home and at school and Rose's mother's experience. That's something to think about until I see you again tomorrow for another read aloud. See you then. Bye.